Hi everyone, it's Terry here from nutsaboutsstamping.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a masculine card idea using some of the products in the World of Good suite. So I'm going to use the Beautiful World stamp set, and it is bundled with the World of Map dies. There's the dies, some of them anyway. And then it's the Old World Paper 3D embossing folder. I love this folder. I've used it so many times already. So my card base is going to be Whisper White, and I've cut it 11 by 4 1/4, and I've scored it at the 5 1/2 mark. So this week my card is going to be a portrait layout. Now I want to add a layer of Whisper White onto the card base. But before I do that, I'm going to put it into the Old World Paper 3D embossing folder, and I'm going to use my die cutting machine. I guess it's a die cutting and embossing machine, and I'm going to emboss this layer. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Here it is. My layer is all embossed and ready to go. So there's two sides, obviously, to any piece of paper. But when you use the embossing folders that are 3D, you get a really sort of outy side, and then you get an inny side. I think it depends on what your taste is, how subtle you want your embossed layer to be or not. While I was embossing, I took 2 squares of cardstock. I have Night of Navy and Seaside Spray. And originally my intention was to just use plain pieces of cardstock, but after I embossed this layer, I thought, you know what, I'm going to emboss these 2 layers as well because I really love this embossing folder so much. So I'm just going to set these aside for a minute, and I'm going to do a bit of stamping. I want to use the phrase that says adventure awaits. This actually would be a great phrase for graduation. It's that time of year. But you can have lots of other adventures in life other than graduation. So let me just stamp that onto the layer like so. I'm going to leave my ink pad out because I'm going to take another square of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp the world image from the Beautiful World stamp set. And in the corresponding dies, there is a circular die. So I'm going to die cut this world out. And then I also have a piece of basic gray, a little scrap of basic gray. And there is the stand for the globe that's another die in the pack of dies, the world map dies. So I'm going to die cut that out. So I'm going to die cut the world and the stand, and I'll be right back. Here are my 2 pieces ready to go. So let's look at putting everything together. So I'm going to start with my embossed layer, and I'm going to attach that to the card base. And then I am going to take the Night of Navy layer. I think I want this side. And I'm going to lay it down as a diamond layer instead of a square, which is what I normally do. But I'm trying to do some different kinds of layouts. And then I'm going to use the Seaside Spray layer next and attach that as a square. So you can see that the Night of Navy pokes out nicely. And then I'm going to attach my stand for my globe. Again, I'll use some snail adhesive. And I'm going to put this down at the bottom of my Seaside Spray layer. And then I'm going to use 1 Stampin' Dimensional, and I'm going to add my globe like so. And then I'm going to attach my phrase along the bottom. And then one final touch, actually I've got a couple of final touches I'm going to consider, but definitely I want to use some of the metallic pearls. So I'm going to put a metallic pearl on either side of my phrase, just for added interest, like so. And then, I'm not sure yet, but also in the dies, there's this little swirl. So I was thinking it might be nice to perhaps add a swirl at the top of my card, like so. And if I am going to attach those, I will use the multi-purpose liquid glue, and that will complete my card. And I think I will add the swirls just because they're there and they're really cute, and I think they add a nice visual touch to my card. So after the video is over, I will attach the swirls using the glue. I'll let it dry for a little bit, and then I'll take a photo of the final card and post it over on my blog. And also on my blog, I'll have a list of everything I used and the measurements for all of the layers in case you want to make this card at home. If you don't have the World of Good product suite yet, you can place an order at my online store to do so, and I'll link to my online stores in the discussion box underneath this video. I'm Terry. I am nuts about stamping. I hope you'll create something visually interesting today too. Bye for now.